collaboration is probably one of REDI's strong suits. Our board itself is made up of our local municipalities, our chambers of commerce, Northern Lakes College is on there too, Community Futures, and we kind of have some of the movers and shakers within the region. It's not just one community, it's not just one municipality, it's just not one person. It's everyone working together to promote and push kind of economic development in the region as a whole. Forestry in the Northwest and in the REDI region is pretty exciting. We have some, diversified in mills. We have, one of the largest OSB plants. Toko is amazing in what they do. So you kind of blend all that together. We are, a pretty spectacular sort of forest region, and our forest communities are, sort of second to none when it comes to that.
Toko is our cornerstone industry here. Toko employs approximately 300 people directly, and the trickle-down effect is enormous. We have people from all over the region that work here. People travel here from Fort Vermilion, from Lacrete, from different areas of the region, and it plays a very, very important role.
A lot of our industries have sort of taken on their own power production, like if you look at our mills, and energy as well, with the Cenovus plant out in Rainbow Lake. And so I think there could be more power generation locally.
We're talking about geothermal, lithium, hydrogen. We have the Cenovus plant. They are natural gas and oil. Probably 80% of the residents are employees of Cenovus. They are very important to our town. But oil and gas is very important to us too. We have our own natural gas system that we maintain here in Rainbow Lake. So everybody's homes are heated on natural gas.
I think energy development in the Northwest has a very exciting future. Brine development with lithium in mind is probably going to be one of the big things that's going to be kind of talked about and promoted within this region. We have a substantial network of existing footprint, existing well bores, existing oil and gas roads, and to be able to utilize that now that those fields are actually sort of aging out, right now is kind of prime for that. Using the footprint that's already here and saying, okay, what other resource can we, sort of pull out of those areas?
We're looking at extend our Highway 58 over to Fort Nelson, which would open up the whole region, not just Rainbow Lake, but the whole region, Mackenzie County, high level, so we could have access to going up to Alaska, to the north for moving goods.
If you're involved in anything in the agricultural industry, I think it would be great up here. If you go to the east side of the river, where Lacrete area, they are fantastic in what they are developing, there's industry over there. They are just phenomenal at the agricultural foods that they can make.
Agriculture in the REDI region is pretty spectacular. We have some of the highest yields because of our long daylight hours. Our oats are heavier than our counterparts to the south. Our canola, that is one of the highest omega-3 canolas in the province. And even right down to some of our organic farmers, the value added that they're seeing, and then even right down to our market gardens and our market farmers that are looking at different ways to be able to expand their production and be able to expand where they actually export.
There's lots in tourism. We have some of the most beautiful rivers and lakes and forests where, if you're involved in anything with tourism, you could do it here, especially winter sports. If you were involved in anything, construction even, every one of our communities, plus the Dene and Little Red and Beaver are applying to get affordable housing. So if you were a developer or a construction person in that area, you would do well up here. There's opportunities for everything. And I mean, even if you want to write a book and be an author, we're getting fiber now, and that's fantastic.
We have just recently completed our project for wireless high-speed internet. We know internet is the future. And so to be able to connect with your friends and your family that live wherever, because you're living here in Rainbow Lake, was what council thought we needed to do this.
I think one of the things that's kind of top of people's mind when they think about either relocating to the north or living in the north or even staying in the north for that matter, or investing in the north, is the cost of living and the quality of life. It is a different way of life than if you live in a bigger center or closer to a bigger center, but it also has so many benefits. If you talk to people that actually, have lived here and raised a family here, there's probably very few regrets when it comes right down to it.